So I've started here and it's already February, and this is kind of what the trajectory of my life feels like. Hello friends, let's talk about expectations and realistic goals for writing a novel in 2024 when you have a lot of other things that are going on outside of your personal creative ambitions. Oh. If anyone wanted real, like, New York City ambiance, here it is. It is only the early end of February, and I already have to reevaluate my current goals and aspirations before my life becomes the hot mess that it can really easily become. For context, this year I came in with a lot of these big lofty dreams and aspirations. I was going to accomplish more in my professional career. I took on some part-time projects to do outside of my full-time job to help advance my skill sets professionally and creatively, also make paying the bills a little easier. And I also decided that I was going to try to finish writing, edit, and then begin the publication journey for my fantasy novel. In the grand scheme of a year, it sounds like that's kind of doable. The only problem is I'm a little goal gremlin that collects all of these random goals, like almost on a daily basis, and I put them into this little golden goal hoard, and I treat them with the same productivity level as I do everything else, which quickly pushes me over into the trenches of disappointment and burnout. In an effort to keep myself accountable, I thought it would be fun to write down every goal that I had, try to prioritize, try to get a manageable timeline with all this information, and very quickly I feel like I've already started to spiral. So I've started here and it's already February, and this is kind of what the trajectory of my life feels like. And when I try to stack, writing every day for an hour, getting 500 words in a day, it works for maybe about a couple of days. But unfortunately, my life deals with a lot of drop everything what you're doing, and we have to get this done for a deadline. So trying to set a very structured and not flexible routine, which is typically what I like, but it's not working in this context. And it's early enough that I can stop myself, and hopefully I don't make it into this little toilet bowl area. One thing that actually has been working really well for me, and I don't feel as overwhelmed, is I have decided to not really make finishing and publishing my novel a goal. That doesn't mean it's not the end objective, but I have to focus right now in the short term. I can't really focus on the long term at the moment, because I find that having that lofty aspiration while trying to manage everything else on top of the work in progress gets overwhelming, and then I tend to freeze up. There's just not a point where I can indicate a place on a calendar and say, this is when I'm going to finish the book, this is when I'm going to do everything. But here's the thing. Thanks to some of you other author tubers out there, some of you other writers, I think I have managed a way that is working really well for me. It's a little more flexible and it's still kind of a routine. So currently I am spending about 15 minutes every other morning on my work in progress. That's it. That's all I think about. I call it a success if I can spend 15 minutes, and it doesn't necessarily have to be writing, outlining, character development, research. 15 minutes every other day, predominantly in the morning, because that's when works best for me. That's when it's quietest out here. I've been doing it for about 2 weeks now, and 1 week I was able to do like 6 days a week, but the other week it was about 3 or 4 days, which again is just a success. And I'm not thinking about finishing it. I just need to get it down. I have outlined the book for draft 2. I have things to work on and I have a consistent, somewhat schedule. Baby steps. So I just wanted to share that with you and rant into the void to make contact with any of you other writers that are experiencing similar difficulties. Reach out. I'm always happy to hear what people are doing. I'm also always happy to be a ranting buddy. With all that said and done, I hope any of you who have made it this far into the video has a good rest of the day, a great month, a fantastic year. And with that, I'm signing off. Good luck and happy writing.